hand and would have been square. This foot would have lined up here. He would have been square dead in front of you and would have had to clinch you or, deal with the consequences, which, no one really made him deal with because of where he was. But now you're seeing the improvements of, it's a little bit overthrown, but he's able to push that weight off his lead foot, cut an angle with his back foot, and now he's switched on. Again, maybe the right hand can come over the top, but he's switched on and ready to go again if need be. So he pivots off the lead foot with the jab, which I like. And again, may not seem like a lot, but as you're moving here and as he's pivoting off, this right hand can come over the top, right, as he's moving because he's not square and he doesn't look like he's ready to attack. But what Jake does to kind of neutralize it just a little bit is to throw his jab out there, right? Just throw the jab out. Give this guy something to react to so that when you're trying to regain position and when you're trying to get back on offense, you're not getting tagged for being a bit out of position or maybe wanting to change the angle. Instead of doing it with no punches or nothing out there, you throw the jab out and you're good to go. We get back to it. Touching him to the body, seeing reactions. Touching him upstairs, seeing reactions. Boom, right hand to the body. This is the same punch that Mike Perry got with him probably the first 30 seconds of their fight, and it said Jake broke his ribs. So say what you want about Jake, and again, it may not be the most freaking technically sound right hand you've ever seen. I honestly don't think this is that bad of a right hand. In fact, I think this is, again, better balanced than he's shown in the past when he's thrown some of these. This is a solid shot to me. Yeah, his foot comes off the ground a bit here, but so what? He's clubbing with that right hand. And I've seen many of guys be far more successful with far less technique at the heavyweight, cruiserweight, and most, some divisions at the higher weight classes. So this is a good right hand to the body. And he broke Mike Perry's ribs with this. Bang. So the guy hits hard. I don't care what you say. And again, I'm not trying to sit here and whatever. The guy cracks. And then we go from there. This guy tries to push in behind his high guard, as we saw Jake do just a second ago on the heavy bag, because he feels, right, he's not ready to throw a punch just yet, and he feels something coming back from Jake again, so he's just going to push into it, try to cut off and not let Jake get extended with the punches. So Jake doesn't, but he throws some clubbing shots here. And then a right hand. I don't know if he fully got that one, but he did get it through the guard. See DeAndre Savage, he kind of pulls back here, and Jake is left reaching just a bit with that right hand, which, again, you see him overthrowing this sometimes. But Savage doesn't really make Jake pay for any of this stuff because he's so off balance from the combination, trying to get himself set. Hands are low. So there's not, there's a lot if you want to criticize what DeAndre Savage is doing defensively here. But the biggest point is he's not making Jake pay if Jake's missing or he's overthrowing, and I think that's because of the volume of punches Jake's throwing here, the fact that Jake's not backing up after he throws punches, so he's throwing. You see that big shove off from the sparring partner, and then Jake's just right in his face again. So sometimes, unless you have great ability off your back foot, or if you can create space like he does here with his upper body, and you have the ability to throw off of it, and he may have landed that right hand. It's really hard to tell because Jake's face is in the way. You don't have an ability to counter off because he's just continuing to put pressure on and be in your face. And again, left hook, double left hook, they change, and Jake goes right back to the center. Feints out a right hand there, gets a little saucy, gets the El Gallo de Dorado rooster kick there. Hey, watch out, be careful. And again, just the feint alone, even if Jake's in a terrible position here, this guy's not ready to throw back. He has all the openings to, but he's just not ready to. He bites on the feint. So what I take away from just this specific clip is that Jake wants to meet Mike in the middle or wants to be on his front foot. He wants to pressure Mike. He doesn't want there to be a ton of space where he's moving backward. That's what I get from this. And it could be, if you want to beat Mike Tyson, even if he is 58, whatever, you want to shut down a lot of the explosiveness that he has. And usually inside, he's really explosive. So most guys would tell you to stay away, right? Stay away and frame and use your feet.
What's up, Justin? Sorry I wasn't able to be here yesterday. My internet was down all day. It just got fixed like an hour ago. So we didn't have no internet all day yesterday. It sucked. How was your day yesterday and so far today?
And maybe Jake will do that, but it looks like Jake wants to stand in the pocket and give Mike maybe a bit of his own medicine. I'm not sure, but it looks like that there is at least again, from this footage, a clear focus on being in the pocket on that front foot. All right, so then we had another session here from Jake and DeAndre Savage, and this looks like a bit of a different scenario where Savage is on the front foot. Let's run through it once again, and then we'll come back and break it down.
Don't charge at me, Tyson.
He said, "Don't charge at me, Tyson." And you see the combination. So here's a different scenario. This is where Jake is on his back foot. It clearly does look like Savage either thinks he is won